Ladies and gentlemen, today we will be talking about mindset. And please don't judge me because of how I look, because I just got back from running. As you can see, I look like shit. This is not the point here, though, right? Um, we have the tendency to fall victim to a certain mindset where we feel or have a tendency to feel that we are not in control of the situation, right? And so when we are thinking about that, whichever hard the situation might be, we are always in control. And so this is the basic idea of Stoicism, right? Also basically the core theme of Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning book, right? And this idea, and again, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here, nor to be cliche, but the idea is that when we are feeling that we don't have control, we always do. Let me tell you an example. Suppose that you are logged inside of a job, let's say, and you would like to become an entrepreneur, you would like to become an artist, whatever the case might be, right? And you have the tendency to think that, hey, I don't really have the control over the situation. I'm supposed to be, quitting from the job. Then, I don't really have any skills out there. I'm supposed to be learning something new, so on and so forth. And so we just simply have the tendency to think that, man, like, this is not something that, this is not something that I could do now because of this and this and that. And so the actual idea here is that if we are willing to second guess those beliefs and just really and honestly say that, hey, I'm here as I am now today, but tomorrow I can be a better or different person. So for example, with the job, what it would require for you to be able to, start your business. I have to learn skills. Okay, now maybe I'm not possessing those skills, but tomorrow I can possess that skill. The same thing if you don't have a girlfriend. It's like, yeah, of course, like now and at this moment, maybe you don't have, but the only thing that it takes is to, approach some girls, ask them out for a date and find a girlfriend. It's like just simple action. The same thing with business, for example. I mean, let's be honest here. Unless you are able to build a very, very good product, meaning that you're like a very, very good IT guy, or like you can build like, you're a technician. And this is business, a little bit of business here. You really have to learn how to sell, because that will be the fastest way to actually be able to start a business, right? And the same thing with sales, and the same thing with business. You have to approach, if you're starting out with no budget, you have to approach as many people as possible. And of course, from there on, you have to, shoot as many shots as possible. The same thing with girls. And so maybe you're noticing what I'm trying to refer to here by this time, because the idea is that instead of, falling victim into this mindset and these beliefs that, hey, man, like I would need to do this and that. Not true. That is not true, because you can do that. You can do that, and maybe you don't even need those things. And so this is something that I really needed to share with you, because many, many times I have the tendency to actually, fall victim for this. Man, like a week went over and I haven't been able to close a deal. It's like, did you put in the work? Maybe yes. Okay, then if you did put in the work, like what did you do? Like, have you been doing it? Maybe I could have been doing better. And so now, instead of like, putting the power outside of ourselves, we are just getting that power back, right? So this is basically how we can, start thinking like a winner. It's like, it doesn't fucking matter where you are at currently. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you can be at a different place tomorrow, or even like in 10 minutes from now. You just have to start acting, right? And of course, let go of the limiting beliefs. So if you're thinking that you can't, then I'm highly encouraging you to second guess that thought. Love.